with another live here. Oh man, here's the Maria Mango. I'll go ahead and start off over here. We're going ahead and adding this huge drum of water. I don't know how many gallons this is, but it's like I guess an old pickle barrel, whatnot. And no, we're not going to freeze over here. All the apps are saying, well, 2 out of the 3 apps are saying down to 34. But with the frost, you never know. So I got to go ahead and protect her. I went ahead and created this little tripod of 2-inch PVC that I had laying around. And last night I went ahead and wrapped it up. So this night, same exact deal, just because it's going to start shooting some panicles here shortly. So I figured, you know what, let me err on the side of caution and wrap her up, man. I'm like, what's the worst that happens? You know, here's some action right here. Uh-oh. What happened there? Why is the orientation off? What happened here? Can you see me? Is this, dang it, and what made me go back? All right, well, it's what it is. Trying to go ahead and have it the opposite way, but getting a little bit of action over here. So very hopeful that this year she should fruit for us. Went ahead and flowered last year, but you know, she's still a little bit young. And this is, I did this down here, that way she wouldn't rock in this wind, because Monday, man, the wind was freaking gnarly out here. So it has calmed down. Totally different today, but I figured I'd go ahead and give her something that way wouldn't rip out. But it's a young graft here. I think that's about 3 to 4. No, yeah, 3 years. We've been here 3 years, and I took this scion right before we left. OG Maria still in the ground. So this is the second one, and I have 2 more. So there's only 4 that exist. That's why I'm like, man, it is pretty important to me. And for that, all right, dog. For that reason, man, I will go ahead and protect it. But that's just me, man. I like to put them away. What else am I doing today, you know? I got the mulch just in case I do need to go ahead and put stuff around the trees, and we are looking naked. Look at this. It's sad. I hate showing y'all, but I know some of y'all are like, wow, man. Well, this is what she looks like when everything is gone. Well, not everything, a lot of it. What's up? I'm leaving a lot of this stuff that can take it. And I think that with the shade cloth, it does give you a little bit of buffer there. But 34 is what we're supposed to be getting here, which no, isn't freezing, but the frost can set you back if you get caught with your pants down. So I don't want that to happen to none of my stuff. My personal stuff or the stuff for sale. So this Malika's not showing a whole lot of action, so not really stressing it. She is pretty big, and I figured I would go ahead and leave her there. But a lot of this stuff I went ahead and put into the greenhouses. Persimmons and plums, I figured they can take it. Peaches will be fine. Let me show y'all around. Got a few minutes here. Hopefully y'all are good. Y'all can hear me. Dun, dun, dun. So using this carport, keep these larger mangoes, these 25 gallons, just because Miss Carrie's about to throw down out here. I'm not risking it, y'all. I'm sorry. I done waited a whole year for these panties, so she better produce, man. You know, come on now. I don't know about you, but I gotta keep mine right here, man. I want my fruit every year. So if it takes just a little bit more, you know, action or whatnot, then I gotta do what I gotta do. What else I'm doing? Dun 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 dun. Yep, new toys. Got these on Black Friday special this year. So I figured, why not? Let's try them. Have I done it before? No, but I figured let's do a dress rehearsal and try them inside these greenhouses, because what's the point, right? Because right now there's a bunch more inside here, and this is all off of this little Carrie. I don't want to have to move her too many more times, just because, oh, that's a different, oh, hang on here. Lighting is different there. I don't want to have to move the Carrie too much, just because I moved her once and the panicles already started. I broke 2 of them already. Got the M4 in here, and the key is, I guess, is not allowing it to touch the plastic. Again, it's not going to freeze, but even so, if the frost sets up there, it could go ahead and burn it. So just went ahead and cut that branch up there. And this thing is active as well. M4 is going to give us some more this year, so I was going to put them in the sheds, and I would have to, if need be. Where's that one? Yeah. If need be, yeah, I'd go ahead and put them in the shed, but these bad girls got some ants, and that's the last thing I want to go ahead and introduce in there. At this time, I'm like, no, it's not necessary. So we'll let them sleep outside, and if I have to wrap them up, then so be it. But once they get to this size, it gets a little bit tougher to deal with. But again, if they're in pots, end of the day, I can lay them down, throw a bunch of stuff on there, whether it's plastic and blankets and whatnot, just as long as the plastic doesn't touch the leaves. And here, made myself a little Soul Train line. Yay, yay. So went ahead and moved in all the mangoes, well, 3 gallons, and some of the important stuff that basically I know that no, won't get a whole lot of damage, but if did, you know, if anything, you know, I don't want to go ahead and set back any of these new panicles that are coming out. So getting a lot of new growth, and if I got the space, why not, you know, keep them nice and toasty in here. I will be putting one of those little heaters in here. So what I've noticed is it's about 2 degrees difference from just the outside temperature versus the greenhouse. And I got these monitors in here. There's 3 of them that come in a pack, and then there's like a docking station inside, or like a weather station inside, basically. Tells you the temp. So I got one over here, which ideally this would be not underneath here, but it's got batteries and not waterproof. But anyways, that lets me know what the regular air temp is. And then I got one in that one, and then one in the other greenhouse. So, and then in here, whew, you can already feel the difference. Nice and toasty. And put in a bunch of stuff over here as well, way in the back, just because, man, you see the difference. You see the difference. I came in here, even gave them a bunch of sea kelp as a little bit of foliar feed, and man, you just see the explosion of green come out very, very quick. So, and they're flowering. All these little avocados are starting to flower up, so I don't want to damage any of that goodness. So, oh, hang on here. This little Jabo I just picked up, this little red hybrid. It's supposedly about 4 years old. Should be fruiting here shortly, within the next year. And hang on, I want to show you all this girl right here. I just picked this one up as well. Hang on. Sorry about the shaky view there. This one here, it's a Hestinga slash Grimmel hybrid, according to the man. And I went ahead and brought her home, and I'm thinking to do a little bit more of a bonsai type of tree. I fell in love with her. I was like, man, the leaves look gorgeous. I just gave her some water, but leaves are huge and green, really waxy. But I fell in love with it. I was like, man, I got a plan for you. So he's Adam's never used like the mulch style. So I figured, let me go ahead and add in some live mulch in there and see the difference. But I really just want to keep her into a small pot and give her like basically like do a lot of root pruning every couple of years, keep her dwarf, and see if we can't fruit her in this tiny little pot. But really cool little tree. Figured we can go ahead and experiment. If it works, cool. If not, well, we'll hold her down for a little bit. But all these little hybrids that are coming out, and then did this one as well yesterday. Same exact thought process. Is a beautiful little red hybrid here, and just going to kind of, and it had more growth. I went ahead and chopped her back just to see if we can't get her to be a nice little tree over here. I think it's possible to grow these as ornamentals, and basically the fruit, which is excellent, it being more of a byproduct, you know, because the trees are really dope and they have some character down there. So I don't see why not. You can't grow these. Why most places don't just have these as normal trees. You know, if you live in an HOA or a dorm room or just patios, you know, it's a really dope tree to have. But anyways, I'm becoming more of a fan just looking at them and falling in love with them, just because they too have personalities, you know. But the grafts are still holding up. Some of the mulberries are kicking out. Some are still sleeping. I'm sweating in here. Let me show you the other one over here. We'll walk you around. What's up? Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Keep working at it and sharing what you know. Yeah, yay. I mean, that's kind of what it is. I learn for free, therefore give back for free, right? But I'm no professional. Anybody can do what I'm doing. I'm not classically trained. I'm just learning from the school of the hard knocks, man. Just my own damn mistakes. And hey, also what you guys put out there as well. So anyways, this is an old Fairchild. And these panicles are looking beautiful. The top is still holding off. Still hasn't really flushed out just yet. But down over here, we got all kinds of nice panties. Woo! And a little bit of mixed bloom up on top. But I love the new growth color. Very, very cool. But we are stuffed in here, y'all. Let me see if I can shimmy through here. Goss is putting on some beautiful colors as well. Hang on here. Shorten her up. Look at these beautiful colors. And I'm telling you, these trees are super, man. Super. I love them. I mean, once you fall in love with the way that they grow, they'll look a little bit ugly. They'll drop all their leaves. Then this new flesh comes out. Really, really cool fruit. And for the ones that don't know, it's a Cas guava, CAS. It's a sour juicing guava. And the leaves are freaking gorgeous on the new growth. And really zero pests. Zero pests. I mean, the only thing that hits them out there, maybe some bird poop, but besides that, not a whole lot. But I got the Malika in here. She's, I mean, ready to go ahead and push out here any second. I already see them starting to swell up on the ends. I wish I had more shimmy room. Thought I made a little pathway, but here's the other one there. That's the other breeder. Here's from the Glen. That's a larger panicle there. But yeah, I mean, we're going to go ahead and get them stuffed in here. I will set up the heater probably in between here. I'll show you how I'm going to try to squeeze that in there. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't burn this bad boy down. No, I'm kidding. I will be out here checking on it. I also got cameras as well, but still, I will be checking to make sure that everything's cool. Having the new dog, man, he will wake me up. So I'll be out here 2-3 times. Look at that new growth. Love it. Love it. Hello. Let me show you around. Oh. Hopefully y'all are good. Getting toasty. I'm feeling naked out here too, man. I'm telling you. All my stuff put away. Makes me feel I don't have no clothes on. Let me see if I can squeeze up in here. Well, in here, I'm going to set up the little heater. Oh, this one's a little bit different. This one I got later on in the game. So I will be putting this one on. Again, I'm not affiliated with this whole company. It's one of these Amazon joints. Hopefully they work. I figure if I can just angle it, in a place where it won't heat up a tree per se, I'll go ahead and put in a bucket of water. Actually, I have this pot right here. I have this ceramic pot. That's what I was figuring. I would put it something like that, steam it up. I don't know, but probably further in there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to where you don't want it, cooking one of your leaves because I don't know the type of heat, but supposedly this bad boy, you can, cook an egg on there. Put a cast iron skillet right on top. Woo! No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying, but this place is packed out in here. All these in here. I got the old Saburai shooting off some new growth as well. And listen, man, I'll be the first. Well, I don't want to be the first, but I don't know if anyone else has said it, but Goss fruit, what I was just talking about. Oh man, this is a travesty. The Goss tastes just like Jabo skin. The fruit itself, in my opinion, has that same flavor as the Jabo skin. And this, she was beautiful, folks. She was a beautiful, beautiful little Jabo, Grimmel hybrid. And, and this is how I knew I had to go ahead and make some changes quickly, because one night she was out here and I had her literally right here, tucked up, sitting right in here. And I figured, hey, she'd be fine, but no, she actually got some frost on her. Unless it was just temp, but man, she just burnt up on me for what it was. How does white supposed to do in your climate? It is a bit more cold hardy. Well, I will show you my experience with white zapote in just a second. But it's one that I'm wanting to get more of just for this reason, right? Good fruits that can grow, but yeah, she's jammed up in there, and Venus is showing out. But yeah, and listen, this is a little nativity scene right here, folks. If y'all haven't seen this, come on, man. Look at that little baby Jesus right up in there. Look at that. Come on, man. This is nature letting you know it's the way it happens right there. Come on. That's a special one. She's going to stay with me. For sure. I had to put her out there. But anyways, here's my experience of white zapote. Appreciate you watching. Rockaways. This is my experience. About this long. I just put this one in not too long ago. And this one's a Redlands. Redland. All right. Haven't tasted the fruit. Heard great things from down south. Paul is, screaming up and down about it. If it's a fruit that can grow here and is delicious, then why not, right? So what I hear from what he's stating is you need 2 of them to cross-pollinate. You can grow one, but you get better fruit, bigger fruit, one of those deals. So 2 varieties, that way they can pollinate one another. And I stuck it here just next to the purple Groomy, just because I know it'll, Groomy Chama, Groomy's short, but anyways, it'll grow a lot larger, and then it'll be their little buddy. So why not? I grow stuff pretty close together, growing together pretty tight. So, and all kinds of great spinach, little Suriname spinach. I didn't prune, or I didn't weed eat or nothing back in here just because I want the insulation at this time. Oh, sorry about the glare. And in here, you see without the pots, it's nice and open, which I don't like, folks. I like it a little bit crowded. I do. Feels nice. A little fung tongue kicking out. Vanilla pudding. Yeah, man, that's what I hear. I mean, if you like vanilla and you like pudding, you want it in the fruit, and it's, from what I hear, can take, 24, 26 degrees? I mean, if that's what it can do, then I'm all about it. This one's Savannah Cherry or Calycina, Gina Calycina. Still haven't tasted this one, but put it next to the fung tongue and let them be buddies. Sabara. And I'm so happy, man, honestly. If we got down to 34, if we froze this year, I mean, anything is still possible. But if we did, man, I would be hurt, dude. I'm not even going to front because I know how much work goes into this. This is all a gamble, and things can happen at any moment, whether it's through a storm or, whether man-made or natural, whatever your argument is, losing your crap sucks because, hey, it is, you put in work. But if you don't gamble, folks, man, you sit on the couch going, look at this guy. He put in all this money into it and all this time, and it all went to crap. Well, you try, right? You try to do something, right? You try to produce some sort of food. You try to do something different, and you got to swing, right? Look, this is, some would say, a failure. You came out here. This is a Donny avocado, by the way. This was a lesson learned right here, right? This was planted, 3 years ago. And this was frozen by the January of 2023, got down to 26. It was a little baby tree, maybe about 3 feet tall. Boom, shrunk all the way down, froze all the way back down. Hopefully it's actually above the graft. Here's the graft down by here, and then growing above the graft. So hopefully it's still true. But will it be a huge resilient tree? Will it have all of that? Will it adapt to this environment better? I don't know. I'm giving it a little bit more time just because she's still green, but yeah, she may have to go. I don't know. I think right now it's one of those things that I can come over here and plug another tree right next to it, just like I like to do, because these trees, they took a hit, man. 1 year you can get lucky. The next year you're fine. So if we don't freeze this year, it'll be 2 years in a row that we don't freeze. So, on paper, yeah, man, we're off into the races. But here comes that next year. So ideally, well, yeah, grow stuff that is more cold tolerant, but you want to get them a little bit. Look at this one. This is Oro Negro that just unhappy here. Again, this one froze back, whether it was temp or withdrawals. Didn't have the juice, that old Heisenberg, and froze all the way back, or burnt all the way back. So lost the top leader. Now I'm gonna have to just work off the sides. Is it worth it? Nah, more than likely not. I may just pot it up and drop another one in there, because we gotta work, man. You know, I know I got the patience, you know, to go ahead and fruit some stuff, but you know, Mother Nature will zap some, and some will recover and some will not. Oh, Simmons though, missed that lick. She did not get hit that year. So she was able to be planted at the right time, and she's off and running. I'll tell you the one, and I planted them next to the gandules just because of the nitrogen, right? These are all getting ready to flower up, so I'll go ahead and let those go. But this one took a hit and came back strong. Russell avocado. Haven't tasted it. Don't know what the flavors are like, but you know, it's supposedly a nice seed to flesh ratio, and the tree looks all right. You know, took a nice little burn, but came back quick. So, yeah, I mean, all I can do is wait over here. What I'm doing now is just watering heavy, watering my stuff pretty heavy. Can throw more mulch, but as long as it's not too bad. Oh, Carrie Starfruit doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's going to produce whether it's cold or not. Look at these clusters. Fruit in clusters, man. I'm telling you, this one, even whenever this one, when we got hit with 26 degrees here, she was knee high. I mean, maybe even thigh high, already holding fruit, and didn't care. So this one here, you won't have to protect them once you get past that infancy stage, right? But I got to get some of these off the ground, man. Once the fruiting is done, what I'll do is just prune some of these branches that are touching, because they do. Yeah, I can see this one over here. It's already hitting the ground, and then ants will get on them. Whoa. Yeah, almost ready. Hang on, folks. I got to get this one off the ground. Y'all bear with me. Oop. Hang on. Got to save it, man. Sometimes you can't sleep, or I can't sleep. It's not done right. All right. So here's a great example. What do you got? What can you do with it? Well, you got a stick right here. Break it off and make a quick little support. No, I didn't set that up. I just literally saw it, and let's make something. Jam it in the earth with just a hair to secure it. We're not going to have crazy amount of wind, but it's just to be able to keep it off the ground, because if not, the ants will get to them. So far, so good. Hopefully y'all can still hear me and see me and not cutting out. Santol, if she takes a hit this year, that'll be her second time as well. Not looking the greatest, but she's going to hang in there. We ain't wrapping. I don't have the frost cloths nor blankets for all of this stuff back over here. So really, we're just going to let them do what they're going to do. If I have to move this one in, then I will, but I'm waiting on these bad girls to go ahead and ripen up. That one's just there. No, once I move them, they're going to fall right off. So kind of waiting. What I did notice is a couple of days ago, that frost, man, it came out here and toasted up some of my leaves. I'll show you. You can tell already, this is the wax bamboo. Did get some nice little leaf burn. I mean, is it much? No. Is it going to die? No. But come on, man. Come on. I'm looking for that nice color in there. You know, when people come around, they look at this stuff. You know, I am open to the public, so they're judging me based on every leaf. Yeah, you at home, I know what you're doing. No, jokes. But listen, I mean, when you see this, you're like, well, look, these trees are looking a little bit sickly. It's like, no, it's just a little bit of the frost that's doing it. Not my fault, folks. All right. Longevity spinach is looking great, by the way, though. That stuff is looking fan-freaking-tastic. I mean, great stuff. And I've been out here eating off of it lately, more than usual, just because why not? I figured I'm going to lose some of this stuff if, you know, something happens, but Tell you one that didn't get hit is Mexicola Grande here. Not a whole lot of issues. And these are seedling mangoes, more than likely turpentine. That was the rootstock. They all froze back. This one got hit as well. Looks like the Winter Mexican. Not hit, but you could just tell that the leaves are a little bit different. A little bit of that shade. See that? That's the Sugarloaf seedling there. A lot more on that yellow side. And I don't like seeing that. You want more of this right here. Is it the light? Is it the hybrid? Is it the type of seedling? Because this is 3-in-1, but I don't know. I doubt it. I think it's more of that frost that came in here. These bad girls are still blooming. Bugs are around, but I guess the cold is keeping a lot of the bees back. I check them out every morning, but this morning they didn't seem to be out. I'll tell you one that doesn't care that it's cold out. It's little Rolenia. She's pushing out. She does not care. It's a party for her. Now she's gonna get wrapped? Nope. Nope. It is not Christmas time for her. She's gonna sit here and hopefully take this. If not, it is what it is. I threw a gamble in there. I was hoping that the fig was gonna keep her nice and warm. I'm kidding. There's no leaves on this bad girl either. But here's another one that is on the ticking. All right, and this one is not going to make it here too long. I'm already seeing, I mean, yeah, it's got new growth, but I don't know. There's a lot of better things that I can put right here than this fig. No offense, you fig lovers, you figgers, figlets. Listen, no way, dude. I may end up taking this one out and putting something else here to give this one some company. But we'll see. If this one does something special, I don't know. I'm thinking, just because I'm not getting a lot of success off of them. Got the other one over there that's not producing a whole lot for me. Oh, Variegated is not looking too great right now either. Yeah, some things just got a little beat up. But it's all right. It's what it is. As long as they don't die, right? As long as they hang in there. This one is on the end, and you would think that with this Mexican sunflower right there, it would take a lot of its sun, but they're just about the same size. You know, I mean, there are different varieties, of course, but still wild. Anyways, but I mean, over here, all I can do is water this evening here. Keep them nice and warm. Mulch heavy if you guys can, and pray, my friends, because that's all we can do is to see what happens. Look at all this new growth. It does not care. This ice cream bean, beautiful new growth, and the little jackfruit in here. Hopefully it'll make it. I'm showing y'all because it could be saying goodbye at some point. You never know, man. I'm telling y'all. This is why I put this out here, because you got to love it while it's here. You know, everything is temporary, right? Yes, even you, I know. Whoa. But listen, this is what we have to do. Enjoy our days now. Come out, grab a fruit. Let me find a nice one here. The old meat wall's hanging in there. I like to give it the old shake. See if there's any that are just about ready. Take advantage of your zone. Yep. Grow what you want as well, though. I mean, to me, I like to have a little bit of mix of some that need some TLC and some that don't. That way, you know, I can mix up my time. But the juice has to be worth the squeeze as well. I mean, I'm not going to sit out here. So good, folks. So sweet. I'm not going to sit out here and grow cacao, you know, and try to push it like that. I mean, I would love to, considering how much it's making right now. Right? They're saying it's like making more than what Bitcoin made. I'm like, whoa. But I can't do anything crazy. But a couple of degrees here and there, sure, I'll push it. Mangoes up here, why not? I mean, I'm not going to grow and sell the fruit and have a ton, but I'll grow them in pots and rock a couple and, you know, hang on, share it with some friends and some family. I mean, why not? Passion fruit with this crazy wind that was here, man, a couple days ago. I know You guys probably felt it wherever y'all were. If you guys were local, man, thrashed them around. Picked them, bunch off the ground just because they were a little early, but that wind just rattled this whole entire thing, which it's what it is, right? They all come right back and throw out again, but still got a couple. And probably where all the snakes will be now that it's going to get nice and cool. Another one there. This one's still holding. The old finger test. Meow. I know. Wrong animal. That's what came out. Sorry. It's Meatwall's fault. Sacha Inchi, though. Oh, in the sun. Hang on. No, I don't worship the Sacha Inchi. It's not a pyramid or tower for her. Do not know what you speak of. Listen, Sacha Inchi over here, looking great. Did a little bit of damage. You can tell just off of the color, but vines are getting real thick, nice, and it's impressive. And she's growing this way and into the Gandula, which I will go ahead and trim up and straighten out. You got a bird right there that's doing some repelling work. Just training. But hopefully she won't get damaged, and hopefully we can actually get that thing flowered up. We shall see. But folks, it's that time. Ooh, we're here. I don't want to keep y'all too long. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what was happening over here in Orange City. And man, I will tell you this. I will be open tomorrow. What's today? Yeah, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, man. Come over here, check out these manatees. This place will be stacked. The state park, I'm sure they'll hit the 1,000 manatee mark. Get here early, because if not, those lines will be long. All right, folks, this is the time of year where these bad sea cows are in there stacked up. Hang on. Oh, there you go. These bad sea curls or sea cows are stacked up in the spring. Tons of them over there. If you've never seen manatees, this is where people come from all over to see them, and in bunches. I mean, you could skip a rock and like, don't do that. All right, I'm just saying. But their backs are just like tucked up in there, mothers and calves and the whole deal. Definitely check it out. It is less than 2 miles from my house. I am on the way out, so stop over there, go see them, and then hit me up. I am open from 10 to 5 tomorrow. What's up, bro? I don't know where Kiwi was. She was over here taking a nap. But anyways, 10 to 5 tomorrow. Stop by and see us. And we always got trees for sale. And we'll cut y'all a deal, all right? Till then, see y'all later. Peace. Let's grow together, folks.